credit to Nathan, he averaged 94.28, the best performance of the championship so far. But his seasonal numbers are around that performance against Pietreczko. 94.28 against Ricardo. His seasonal numbers 94.54. So that was him playing to type, right? But his tournament average is down at 91.49. That ain't gonna scare Luke Littler.
Well, we'll find out, because the players are about to come out onto the stage. The iconic walk-on of Nathan Aspinall. Luke the Nuke got a pretty good walk-on of his own as well. Moments away from the players making their way out for the final PDC World Darts Championship quarter-final tonight. What a day it's been to kick off 2025. But who will be back tomorrow? Will it be Littler or will it be Aspinall? We're about to find out. MC John McDonald is on the stage now. The crowd waiting. This is the one that they've been waiting to see. Can Littler go one step further than last year when he was runner-up here at the Alexandra Palace? Well, we're about to find out. The players are waiting, ready for the action to start. It promises to be another Ali-Pali cracker here.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the action. We are coming to you live on Sky Sports from the Alexandra Palace, London. The quarter-final stages of the Paddy Power World Darts Championship, brought to you by the Professional Darts Corporation. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the thousands joining us live and the millions joining us around the world, it's time to meet the players. Both from England, firstly, would you please welcome a winner of the UK Open and US Darts Masters, the winner of the World Match Play. Ladies and gentlemen, he's looking for his third World Championship semi-final. Would you please welcome the Asp? Now, ladies and gentlemen, taking part in his second World Championship. In his first year as a professional, he's won 10 PDC titles, including the Premier League and Grand Slam. Ladies and gentlemen, our World Championship finalist. It's time to meet Luke the Nuke.
Here last year, he's won the Grand Slam, the Premier League, World Series of Darts finals. Over on talkSPORT right now, Sunderland take on Sheffield United. Sunderland leading by 2-1. Big game in the championship, but this is a massive game in the PDC World Dart Championship.
There's a saying in boxing that you might outbox me, but you won't outwork me. And this is very apt for this. Aspinall will just try and outwork him. I don't think he can outplay him. He's not as talented as Littler, that's for sure. So he's going to have to just try and just grind him.
What we do know about Littler, obviously that world record average at the end of his match with Ryan Meikle, that each time he's been remotely pushed, I say remotely because Ryan Joyce pushed him all the way to the final set, but that final set was blistering from Littler, and he never gave Ryan Joyce a sniff in that seventh set.
Yeah, me and Nico talk about ceilings a lot, and if you just hit that ceiling once, then it becomes irrelevant. But the ceiling of Littler, he keeps increasing. He's making it higher and higher and higher and higher throughout his career. So that's not just like a one-off. That's not an anomaly.
No, it's not. Littler has the throw. He's in the red bit first up. Comes down for cover as his first start. Didn't settle particularly well in the board. And it's a 1-3-6 to get him off and running. Aspinall in the red and black. His two single 20s and a single 19. Just a roll of the neck as he looks to relax himself into this game. 3-6-5 Littler. Treble 7, treble 19, treble 19. Well, if his first six are anything to go by, it could be a short night at work for Luke Littler.
And interesting, he scored 1-3-6, and then he's already thinking ahead. He's thinking minimum 95, so he can complete the next 6 in 6.
Yeah, it is a trademark of his. Single 5 doesn't help, but again, he hits two big trebles, and he's down to 105 after 9. Aspinall, well, he's still on the practice board. He's on 364, and only, well, 97, not the worst visit in the world. But Littler for the opening leg then, 105. Bullseye first, then 15 leaves tops. That's how you take out 105.
Wow.
12 dart hold of throw.
Wow. most first legs that you just try and sort of play yourself into the game. He's just produced something so special. It's.
By the way, I've been meaning to ask you, Mr. Mason.
Yes.
Have you recovered from Peter Wright's 1-3-3 out in the game against Bunting yet?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen anything like it.
He went treble 19, double 19, double 19.
So I'm saying to you, right, treble 20, treble 19, double 8. And then he's gone downstairs to start with, and I think, right, he's going to go up. Because a lot of players now do start on the, what you would call the secondary treble before going for the primary treble. And then when he hit double 19, I was
flabbergasted.
Yeah, literally.
167 Aspinall. Littler against the Aspinall throw is on a finish, and it's going to be a smaller one. Well, look at this. After 9 again, he's down to 81. This might have to go for Aspinall, the number 12 seed here. 167 he needs.
He's going to find himself in this situation a lot in this match. We can tell this early on. Luke Littler is on fire.
Treble 19 for double 12. Double 6. Back-to-back 12 dart legs to open up the contest. Nathan Aspinall just nods. Well, we said earlier on, Chris, that he likes playing Aspinall. I think he feels relaxed on the stage. He doesn't feel threatened, off-put, anything.
Well, yeah, because they spend so much time with each other because they're from the same stable. So there's a different kind of aura to this kind of match. It's not like another one where you feel like this would just feel like a practice session to him.
137.
He would have played enough with Nathan to know where his ceiling is and what he's capable of. They would have been practicing all the time.
Do you think that game with Joyce has just given him, I don't say kick up the backside? Chris Dobie here watching on. He'll be back tomorrow. Dobie through to his first World semi-final. But do you think it just tuned him up maybe mentally, Littler? He admitted it was the biggest push he's had in his career.
Yeah, I think so. And it was a different kind of match than he's ever been involved in, because Ryan's such a laid-back character that, listen, you could hit him with all the 180s in the world and you just go, oh, can he?
Yeah.
Crack on.
Yeah, well, Littler's down to 142 after 9. 140 for Asp. He's on a finish as well, 164. Littler then for the set. He's in the red bit. He's in again. He needs double 11. Misses a dart.
That would have been the 12, 12, 12. He's already done 11, 10, 11.
164. So he will be back. Misses the bull as well, so it's a little bit of a mixed bag this from Aspinall. I say mixed bag, it's not a very good bag at all. Littler then to tidy up 11 for the opening set in double quick time. 7 for double 2. Double 2 he hits. A mere average of 118.66. A fist bump between the two. Nathan Aspinall's a set down before he's even got started. Not 4 minutes of hockey time for the opening set. Luke Littler, calm, busting a few moves as he makes his way from the Ali Pali stage. Could be quick work tonight. Nathan Aspinall loses the opening set in 3 legs. Littler leads Aspinall by 1-0.
talkSPORT 2, official broadcast partner of the English Football League.
Blistering stuff from Luke the Nuke Littler. Nathan Aspinall didn't even get a look at a double in that opening set. Averaged 95.45, pales into insignificance. Littler, if he'd have hit that double 11 at the end, would have been 3 successive 12 dart legs. Any doubts he was going to start slow have been dispelled here.
Yeah, you could almost see with the walk-on and the focus and the lack of sort of fun that he was all business on the walk-on, and it's been all business in the first set, and he missed double 11, as you say, to go 12-12-12, which has been 125, which, well, that's pretty ordinary for him, considering he's had 140.91 in a set. But this is special. This is a different Luke Littler to the one we've seen so far in this tournament for me.
Absolutely. 1-0 he leads. Earlier on, Stephen Bunting made it through 5-2, racing to a 4-0 lead over Peter Wright. Wright got a couple of sets back, but Bunting saw the job through. We'll have a reaction from Bunting over on the talkSPORT Darts YouTube page shortly. Interviews with all the winners from the tournament and darts content from across the talkSPORT network, along with our live commentaries. All thanks to the new Top Trumps Darts Legends game.
Imagine having an average of 118.66 and not hitting a single one.
Yeah, just a 177 in there. 2 treble visit. He's had 1 treble-less visit in the match, and that's why.
And 95.45 for Aspinall. Didn't get a dart or a double. Not a single dart.
No. Had a look at a couple of outrageously big finishes. It's like when Taylor used to play, and everyone used to have to get out on 141 or 167.
Like Shane Burgess said, yeah, Taylor gives you chances. 161, 164, 167, and 170. That was the case back then. And I played him in the match play one year when he hit the 9. And I had to look at the score sheet, and I was like, 12, 12, 12, 12. And it just didn't give you another go.
Yeah.
Just didn't give you a go, and that's what Littler's just done here to Aspinall.
Is indeed 7-1 the overall head-to-head. You are listening to coverage of the PDC World Darts Championship with Village Hotels. Find rooms for as little as £49 in the Big Village sale at villagehotels.com. 1-0. Littler leads. Race to 5. We know 3 of our 4 semi-finalists. The semi-finals live over on talkSPORT tomorrow night. From 7 o'clock, we'll be here at the Palace, and then all the build-up to the final on Friday. Right, Aspinall's got the throw here, so we are where we should be on throw.
Effectively.
Yeah, not quite in the manner we expected to be here, but we are here anyway.
Exactly that, and that's it. It's just the manner of it that's... Aspinall, as he walked off, sort of puffed his cheeks as if to say, what was that?
Yeah. Well, we said that styles make fights, and it's a fight that Littler seems quite happy to have. 97 for Littler, who just takes a slight advantage on the Aspinall throw, down to 303. 345 for Aspinall, and again, Littler's thinking, I've got 6 darts here, I can take this out.
Yeah, he'll be looking at the 19s, 171 or 133. 9 or 7 19s leave him a finish, and that's where he'll be going. And that's where he has gone, but that's a bit of a blocker, and he does stay there.
63 scored, gets him down to 240. Aspinall on throw, 250. Littler leads by a set to 0. Aspinall veers off straight into treble 5. He's hit 95 on his last 2 visits to the board.
Yeah,
needs more than that.
Leaves 155, but you'd like to think that Littler will leave something lower, and he's going to leave a ton.
Not happy that last start didn't go in. He gave it an evil stare as he collected
Not
it.
even hit a 180 yet.
155 then. Treble 20, the primary target. He's short of it. Bit of a grimace. Hits the treble 19, which will infuriate him. Well, Littler's on 100, so he's not guaranteed
left
to go out here.
Yeah, 78 left for Aspinall. We had to ask. Gets beautiful shot. Leaves 24.
Does. Littler to take out a ton then. Is he going to go tops? Well, he did, and he missed out of the board. Then it's treble 20, so Aspinall finally, 4 legs into the match, gets a look at a double. That double is double 12. Just resets his grip. Outside, a groan, but now a cheer. Aspinall just goes, thank goodness for that.
Yeah. Thank God I'm not going to end up legless. Might end up setless, because Luke Littler just looks in the mood tonight. He looks irresistible.
He does. Well, he was the odds-on favourite.
Yeah, and rightly so. And he's odds-on favourite for a reason. It's just based on numbers. They can't be argued with. They're not opinions, they're numbers.
Yeah, the odds-on favourite at the moment. Luke Humphries went out of the tournament, shortened up, as we heard earlier on. 2-2-7 for Littler. Aspinall on 4-4-1. Littler on throw. Leads a set to 0, but trails a leg to 0 in the second set.
Yeah, Littler's just so dominant on throw at the moment. He's back in the red bit, and again.
Well, that's staggering. That one didn't go in, but it didn't go in. He's down to 87 after 9. Aspinall's got to think, if I can't get out in 4 visits, I'm going to get beat, and beat heavily.
Absolutely.
87, treble 19 for double 15, right in the corner. And 11 dart leg, and his set to average is 113.31 thus far.
His match average is 116.48. So you're right. 15 minimum on throw, 12 to break.
Might have to start talking 9 shortly.
We all thought one was going to go today.
Yeah. Aspinall, good start to the third leg. He's down to 2-6-1. Littler on 3-6-4. Now is it surely this time? Well, it was inevitable. It had to happen sooner or later.
Well, he's absolutely blistering right now.
To be fair, Aspinall's doing pretty well to stick with him at the moment, but Littler on 1-8-4. Aspinall is on 1-6-1. He is on a finish after 9. 94
casually just switches across, picks off the 54 to leave 90. 1-6-1 starts on the 18th. That's interesting.
Doesn't find a treble.
He was looking at 54-57 ball.
Yeah, 90 for Littler, treble 20, double 15. No, it's single 20 and another one. Bullseye for a 2-1 lead. Whips the wire away.
And again, he's asking Aspinall to take out a throw behind. And the way the averages are, that's exactly how this is going to play out this match. He's going to find himself a throw behind.
He's hit 19 and he can't find treble 15, so he's not going out here either. Leaves it handy, but Littler for a breaker throw in the second set. 5 for double. Ooh, way inside, double 5. Well, that double 10 was not out of the Littler textbook, but the double 5 was pretty good, and he leads 2-1, and now he's got the throw for a 2-0 lead.
Well, we're 5 legs deep into the match, and that was the longest leg of the match, and it was in a horrendous 15 darter.
Yeah, 140 for Littler, just a ton for the Asp, who's got a break throw here, and maybe ruined the fact he couldn't take. He had 6 darts at 1-6-1 and didn't get a shot at a double. And that's not going to be enough against this fella.
Well, that's the added pressure. It's a bit like Taylor. What he would make you feel like you needed to score.
6.
You needed to, but he would make you feel like, well, I've got it at 180 every time here, otherwise I'm not in it.
Well, 2 trebles minimum requirement.
Yeah. And for us normal folk, that was it. You know, that was a big call.
Well, he hits big 16 there, Littler, to leave the big fish. Aspinall on 3-4-1 has got to hit of them. He's no minute. 98 scored, just wipes his brow. Littler 170. Is he going to treat us to a big checkout? Well, he hasn't hit the first treble. 105 leaves 65. Aspinall is grasping thin air at the moment, but hang on, he might just be about to get a piece of it with his first maximum. He's not done yet. The Ass 65 though for the set for Littler. Oh, he's hit the bull. It's only going to be 1. Double 6 for the set. Doesn't matter what the double is. This fella's hitting. Nathan Aspinall, I think, is going to stay on stage just to throw a few more darts. He has been overpowered here. A mere average of 106.29 for Littler. A match average of 111.29 so far. He gallops into a 2-0 lead. Nathan Aspinall is firmly under the pump here at the Palace. Race to 5, it's Littler 2, Aspinall 0.
talkSPORT 2, official broadcast partner of the Premier League.
Cheers, buddy. Live darts all the way through until Friday night, when we'll know who will become the proud owner of the Sid Waddell Trophy and the title of the PDC World Darts Champion. Semi-finals tomorrow on talkSPORT live and exclusive, and the final on Friday night. Who will be in it? At the moment, you'd have to say that Luke Littler, the tournament favourite, is going to be a warm favourite to be here on Friday. Stephen Bunting awaits the winner. He saw Peter Wright earlier on tonight, 5-2. This afternoon, Chris Dobey held his nerve eventually to beat Gerwen Price 5-3 and wrap up a first appearance in the final four here. Michael van Gerwen through again. 6-time finalist, but not once since 2019. He beat Callan Rydz in an absolute classic. 5-3. Rydz missed a couple of darts to take him to a 9th and final set. Over on talkSPORT right now, Sunderland leads Sheffield United. Huge game in the championship promotion race. Sunderland 2, Sheffield United 1. You can catch the last 15 minutes or so of that one over on talkSPORT with Steve Hollisall and Mickey Gray, Sunderland Hall of Famer, of course. Saturday, Game Day Live is back. Spurs Newcastle live from 12:30. Rashmin Chowdhury, Sam Matterface and Stuart Pearce, our team for that one. Blackburn Burnley is the EFL offering at 12:30. We've got Game Day Live, all the goals as they go in on talkSPORT with Adrian Durham and the team from 2:30 on talkSPORT. And Dance will be hot-footing it up the M1 to Manchester, where he'll watch Manchester City take on West Ham. That's live. All part of Game Day Live on Saturday. If you've got the talkSPORT app, you needn't go anywhere else. You can swipe left and right between all our offerings, catch up with all the podcasts, and also any of the shows you might have missed. You can catch up with those, such as the clips of the week, etc. All on the talkSPORT podcast. Lots of you watching and listening along on the talkSPORT Darts YouTube page. There'll be an interview up there very, very shortly with Stephen the Bullet Bunting through to a semi-final here for the second time. You catch up with all our darts coverage across the talkSPORT network, as well as our live commentaries, and that's all thanks to the new Top Trucks Darts Legends game. Right, Mark Wilson, Chris Mason here. Computer darts, you just said to me, Chris, 111.29. The kid hasn't broken sweat yet. He leads 2-0.
Yeah, and there is more in the locker, and he sort of defies logic, really. He's up there walking around like he's playing for the Turkey Cup at Christmas or something. He's in the quarterfinals of the World Championship, trying to get into the semi-finals and ultimately trying to become world champion. But you watch him side on. He literally is just so calm. So he was made to do this. I think sometimes in life you're just cut out to do something, and this is his calling.
It is. Will he be getting his hands on a first Sid Waddell Trophy? He lost in the final to the winner Luke Humphries and the world #1. Humphries is out of the picture now.
I think there was only two people that could beat him. Humphries and MVG at his absolute best. And it's interesting that MVG has looked incredible.
He has. We're all set for a grandstand semi-final lineup. Will Littler be in it? Well, the odds would suggest very firmly yes. Nathan Aspinall, we know, keep throwing his game, but he's had one visit at a double. He hit double 12 at the start of the second set. That's the only shot at double he's had in 7 legs of darts.
The reason I initially feared for Nathan is that if you're at the World Championships, you often perform above your sort of seasonal numbers. It's the biggest tournament of the year. You're playing against the best players. The fact that he's like 3 points down on his season numbers made me fearful for his future in the tournament when facing Littler, who's literally throwing darts from the gods.
Yeah, well, Littler's on 304 here, and Asp here with a good visit has got a chance to break, and that is a good visit. Second maximum of the night for the Asp. He's down to 115 on the Littler throw.
Listen, Aspinall will have his moments. He's elite. You know, he's an elite player, but it's all right winning legs. You've got to win sets. You've got to be elite in 3 legs of 5.
Well, he's just the bull and missed the target. So he hit big 12. Now I think he's hit the bull, hasn't he? So no finish possible. Treble 19.
Double 16, 46 was left.
32 remaining. Big fish for Littler. Well, if this goes in, Aspinall might as well pack up and go home. It's not going to go in. 90 leaves 80. Aspinall then with finally another look at a double. That double is double 16. Just resets himself. Gets it at the first time of asking, and a big punch of the air from Aspinall. It's a breaker throw. He's in with a chance.
He's got to replicate that. That's the problem. He's got to string these not only 13, 14, 15 dart legs. He's got to start trying to find 12s on the Littler throw, and the response from Littler, not what I expected. Only a ton. I say only.
Only a ton.
Only a ton.
Yeah. Only 5 trebleless visits thus far for Littler. That's only 8 for Aspinall as well. He's averaging 96.96.
He's only had 3 darts at a double. That's the problem.
Well, what he will say, I've only had 3 darts, but I've hit 2 of them. But hang on. Littler punishes the treble bed, and he's 40 in front. But Aspinall from 261, he's in the treble, needs to stay straight here, and does. He's down to 161.
Yeah, I expect Littler to be on at least 81, maybe on 41.
This is not fair. 161 on his own throw
like
after
he's
9
playing
darts.
with 6 darts.
Yeah. Ash wishes he had 6 darts. Can't find the treble to start the combo. He's not really worried the big finishes yet, has he? He's not got to the end of the combo.
And he's going to need to.
He is. This for a break, straight back. 1 for tops for Littler. Double 10. And it is a break, straight back.
In 12 darts.
You almost, when he's on tops, want him to miss it over the top, because when he hits underneath, you know he's going to hit double 10.
Yeah, his double 10 here is just. I remember he was down at Modus and he was on. I think he was on 216. He hit a 180 to leave 36 and went 16 double 10 in 2.
Yeah, well,
I've never seen that as long as I've been playing darts.
Another 180 takes Littler down to 225. Aspinall up with 140, and he might be in for another one here. No, make it a max. Aspinall's starting to rise to the challenge here.
Oh my goodness.
That's 180, 180, 180. Well, Aspinall won't want 180 here because he needs 181. He's smiling. He's in the red bit again. He's saying, hang on, look at this. He's winding the crowd up.
Luke's going, go on, bust it.
Yeah, bust it all you want. Go for it. Where's he going to go here? Went for treble 15. Well, it's in good spirit, but this is brutal darts. Another possible 11 dart leg coming in for Littler. 5 for tops. Again, he's underneath, so it's down to 10s. You know the rest. He doesn't miss. He does not miss in that area of the board. Fist bump between the two. Ash must want to, well, must want to tie his arms behind his back, Luke.
Yeah.
That might be the only way he will beat him.
It's a 13 dart breaker throw in leg 1, and in legs 2 and 3, he's gone back-to-back 180s, 12-12. He's averaging 110.75.
Yeah. And we are 10 legs in now.
It's a big enough sample.
It is. Well, we saw Callan Ridge fire in a 107 in his first round game. Is Littler going to put down a marker for the likes of Bunting, Doby and Michael van Gerwen to chew over tonight?
Yeah, and he's not far off the legs played in that Callan Ridge 107.
Yeah, because that was a straight sets win, wasn't it? 3-0 win against Romeo Gerbovac. Welcome along, people watching on the talkSPORT Darts YouTube page. Let's see you joining in there. Please remember to like and subscribe. 260 Aspinall, 350 Littler. It's 2 sets to 0 Littler, 2 legs to 1 in the third here.
Wow, a troubleless visit.
Yeah, make a note of that, Chris. Write that down.
I have. I've noted it. 60.
Ash senses a chance to hold his throw here.
Yeah. In with the treble, follows it. Max. When he's at 4 180s, he's averaging 101.82, and he's won 2 legs.
Yeah.
65.
Well, he's going to get 6 starts at 80 for a holder throw, but Littler would have the throw in a deciding leg.
Yep.
Tidy up the 80, worry about the next leg in a minute or so's time. Well, I'm surprised he went that way. He's made a real mess of that. He's hit 39. Now, my argument there, Chris, if he doesn't hit the treble, he's then got to hit a treble to leave a shot at double.
Correct.
From 80 points, I don't get that.
And now he's pressured.
Yeah, that just seems to me. If he goes 20s, 2 single 20s for tops.
Tops, yep.
Hits the treble, he's got double 10, but oh, he goes his own way. Now he's got double 16. Now he needs double 8. 1 dart left. Gets it. Well, Asp is 3 from 5, but he's 100% when he's had a chance. He's taken every chance he's had. Can he get one? Deciding leg of set 3. 2 sets to 0. Littler leads. 2-2, and only 59 for Littler.
Yeah, a real opportunity for Aspinall. His scoring is just, after legs 2 and 3, where he hit 4 180s in 2 legs, his scoring just seems to have fallen off. He's averaging just 98 in the set to Aspinall's 106.85.
Needs a treble. Asp needs a treble. Oh, he doesn't punish the 59, only 58 in response.
And when Littler gives you an opportunity, you surely have to step in.
Well,
he's troublous again.
He is.
Is he feeling it?
Well, he has dropped a set in all his games so far, at least one. Asp working his way towards the treble. He doesn't find one. He slaps himself on the forehead. What an opportunity wasted here. Hang on, has somebody nicked all the trebles off the board? Because none of them can hit one.
It's bizarre, isn't it?
What's going on? It's amazing how these legs, when one player starts missing, the other player starts missing. Asp has got to step in here. He does. He's in the red bit. And again. Come on, Nathan. 140's decent.
That'll do. Down to 243. Littler 329 again. Well, eventually finds a treble 20.
And 2 of them, he's down to 189. Asper's got 2-4-3. It's for the set. Doesn't find a treble. Oh, only 57.
So 6 starts for Littler at 189 for 3 sets to 0. And this has been an offset for him. He's almost human in this set, averaging 96.
Yeah. Ton leaves 89. Aspinall just when he needed a big scoring leg, he hasn't been able to find one yet. Now he's weighing in. He checks that's in. He's got 66 left.
Yeah, options, treble 10, ball, should be treble 10. Opts for the ball to leave 41.
89 then for a 3-zip lead. Doesn't hit the treble, so it might be 1 at the bull. It is. Bull for 3-0, and he's missed it. So here for Nathan Aspinall to get a set on the board. The crowd are going ballistic. Well, look at Luke Littler. He's telling them to make more noise. The Asp at the hockey. Resets, recomposes. 9 hit, nearly hit the double. Double 16 for a set on the board, and he's got it. The Street Fighter continues to punch above his weight. Again, a warm fist bump between the two. Littler 2 sets to 1, and dare I say it, Chris Mason, we're back on throw.
We are. Yeah, that was just a bit of an offset for Littler there. Averaged just 95 in the set. When you think he averaged 118.66 and 106.29 in sets 1 and 2, but credit to Aspinall, he averaged 102.30, and that's what he's going to have to do here. He's going to have to find another gear.
Aspinall on throw here, though, has already relinquished the 140 for Asp. 260 visits for Asp. That's for Aspinall. Littler with a 140 to open up, has got the lead plus these. 91 scored. He's down to 270 after 6, and Asp was just broken. He's in danger of being broken straight back.
Nice. Well, eventually finds a treble. He's down to 285. Littler, who started second, is on 270 minus these. Single 20, single 20. Wow, another shot without a treble. 210 plays 285. Aspinall has got a chance here with a 2 treble visit to get himself down to a finish.
It's the run for cover. He's just the wrong side of the treble 19 wire. Only 60 scored, so they Ash throw is well and truly under pressure here. Littler on 210, minus a single 20, a treble 19 and a treble 17, leaves him on 82.
Yeah, that was cute.
Ash just dropping below the bottom wire at the moment. Hits treble 19 and then unfortunately ricochets into treble 3. So 82 then for a breaker throw. 2 sets to 1, Littler leads. Single 14, single 18. Is he going to go for the bull? He is. And once again, he hits the 20 at the bull.
Yeah, he believes in his own ability here. 82 left from 139. Treble 14's the bigger target.
Well, he's
got it. Double 16.
This for a 139 out. Oh, just wide of the target. Just wide of the target.
Super effort from Nathan Aspinall. 5 for double 10 for Littler. Oh, a long way inside. Nowhere near.
Nathan Aspinall has got a chance, and a chance he's earned. He was on the back foot here. Misses. He thought it was in. Littler says, get back here. You've got to get it in first. Double 8. Bends the wire. Thought that was in as well. Massive moment in this game. Double 4. Well, he's hit the wire 3 times. He cannot believe those darts has not gone in. And that really the first time Aspinall's had a clear chance and hasn't taken it.
Yep.
And 1 for double 2. Ooh, double 1. No score.
Well, this is shades of the match with Ryan Joyce, isn't it?
Ash takes this. He leads. Again, he's moved the wire. He's making the target smaller, but he runs down the side of the barrel. And it's 2-1 in sets to Luke Littler. Nathan Aspinall has held his throw somehow against the odds. And Littler's response, whacking with a 180.
Yeah, I was waiting for the negativity. Well, there it is. A max. Oh, look at Aspinall. You beauty.
Hang on. Hang on. The perfect leg could be coming. Ash has a big smile. He wants to go at the 9. And he's in as well. Oh, and he's laughing. He's bursting into laughter. This is serious, Nathan. 180 grand on the line here, my friend. And he can't follow it in. Well,
come on then,
Littler.
1 for 1.
Can he do it to send Ali Pale into raptures? No, misses short of the target, and again. And doesn't find a treble, so this leg is not yet in the bank.
No, a 2 treble visit here for Aspinall. And the 84 will have to go.
Well, he's left a 138, nearly got a 139. 84 for Littler to hold throw. Hits treble 20, double 12. Right on the wire, surely this time. And it is 1-1. Well, we were believing for a moment we're in for another one of those perfect legs, but it didn't quite happen.
Yeah, he seems to be threatening to do the 9 an awful lot. I'll be amazed if he doesn't get through this match, the semi or the final, without hitting one. Once that first one goes in, he seems to be focused, laser-like on the treble 20.
He does. Aspinall here. Oh, this is a great start to the leg. 140 followed by a max. We say it every time, Chris, we see this fella play. He's a street fighter. He would fight you for the 1 dart, wouldn't he? He'd have a scrap with you over it.
Yeah, it's why he's one of my favourite players. He literally finds a way, he just grafts and grinds and says, come on then. He loves playing this kind of game. Most of us, well, 99% of us would be like, just stop it, mate. Drop me out.
3-4-1 Littler, 85 Asp. So it's Asp who's looking at a potential 11 dart leg. No pressure yet. 85 then. Oh, is it the treble 15 for tops for an 11 darter? Clips again. He was walking. 2 10s. Doesn't want to come inside it. Misses on the outside. Don't think that's necessarily a bad thing.
No, absolutely not. Single 20 is a long way off the treble. He's just going through phases where he's just losing the weight of throw.
2 10s then for a 2-1 lead in the 4th set. Littler leads 2 sets to 1. There you go. 6 of 15, 40%. 41%, 9 of 22 for Littler.
96.
Comes a cover, finds one treble 19 in a single. Aspinall 2-1 up in set 4. Littler leads 2 sets to 1, and 135 from Aspinall. He's been into fancy this, you know.
This goes 2-2, then we definitely have got a game on here.
Well, the mindset changes, doesn't it?
It does. Littler. Ooh. We'll be happy to see Asco 2 treble 7s there.
Right in the corner as well.
Yeah, but he's still in front, Aspinall here, although Littler's punishing the green bit. Nice visit. 134 down to 213. Aspinall on 304, so a ton 40 gets him to a finish.
Well, Littler's only averaging 88 in this set. These are the sets you've got to win.
Well, he said a ton 40, he's hit 120, then he drops his dart. He's got to keep his head. He's loving it. He's laughing and joking, but he's got to keep his head on the job here.
He is loving every second of this match.
140 leaves him on a finish.
And that will make Littler think, well, hang on a minute, how can I not get to you?
Well, he's getting to him here. Ooh, just the wrong side of the wire last start. 135 leaves him on 78. 164, treble 19 bull. Will blow the roof off this famous building. Can't get the first one. Then it's single 12. So 31 scored, 133 left. Then he hits the ball. 78 then to level up the 4th set at 2-2.
Oh, it's going to have to be 16 ball.
And again, he hits the green bit. It's Littler now who's feeding on scraps a little bit. 83 for the set and parity at 2-2.
Who would have thought this after set 1?
Or set 2. 83. Ooh, just hits the single 17. So he's going to get a shot at the bull. Biggest start of the match. Oh, he moved the wire. He moved the wire. How did that not go in?
25.
Wow, he's had a dart for the set, and now Littler steps in. 5 for 2 10s. 2 10s he hits. It's 2-2 in set 4. Littler leads 2 sets to 1. But that dart from Nathan Aspinall, half a millimetre the other way, it goes in off the wire. It stayed out off the wire.
It literally rattled the ball wire, rattled it. But starts with a ton, with the throw. Littler back in the lipstick, 2 of them in. A 140.
You don't want to say that might have been the game, Chris, but that goes 2-2. It's an entirely different outcome to 3-1, which it may well be.
Absolutely.
Aspinall down to 305. Littler 3-6-1. Even he can't leave a finish from here. He needs a treble of his own. 99 scored.
That'll do, down to 262. After 6, Aspinall with the darts, 305. Got to be careful here. Starts on the 18s. 2 treble 20s leave 167. There's one of them.
Not quite. He's down to 207. Littler 262 in the red bit once, twice, inevitably 3 times. Maximum number 8 for Littler.
Got more gears than a Formula 1 car.
He has. Like a Formula 1 car, they come at the push of a button. 82 then for the set that he almost lost. He's hit treble 14 for tops. Well, Littler survived the set dart. Nathan Aspinall again, a high five with his stablemate. But Luke Littler shakes his head. He knows he's dodged a bullet there for sure. He's still averaging over 101, Luke Littler. He leads Nathan Aspinall in a race to 5 for a place in tomorrow night's semi-finals live on talkSPORT. It's Littler 3, Aspinall 1.
talkSPORT 2, official broadcast partner of the EFL.
Okay, mate. Kickoff 2025. A happy new year to each and every one of you out there. Already through this afternoon, Chris Dobey beats Gerwen Price 5-3. Had a bit of a wobble at the end, did Chris, but he gets through to his first ever World Championship semi-final. Then Michael van Gerwen in an absolute stormer beats Callan Ridge. Both players averaging over 103. Van Gerwen wins 5-3 after Ridge missed 2 darts to take it all the way to a deciding set. Tonight, Stephen Bunting got the better of Peter Wright, conqueror of Luke Humphries. Bunting raced into a 4-0 lead before closing out a 5-2 victory. Probably just seen what might be the determining moment of the game here. Aspinall wiring the bull to make it 2-2. In-step Littler held his throw and then broke Aspinall to make it 3-1. Race to 5 on the way here on talkSPORT 2. Over on talkSPORT tonight, it's ended at the Stadium of Light. It's a huge win for Sunderland. They are still winning. They are going great guns, the youngsters from up in the northeast, and Sunderland have beaten Sheffield United by 2-1. Right, you are listening to coverage of the PDC World Darts Championship with Village Hotels. Find rooms for as little as £49 in the Big Village sale at villagehotels.com. And over on our talkSPORT Darts YouTube page, you'll see an interview with Stephen the Bullet Bunting after his 5-2 win over Peter Wright. All the interviews with all our winners across over on the talkSPORT Darts YouTube page. All the content from across the talkSPORT network alongside our live commentaries. That's all thanks to the new Top Trumps Darts Legends game. And we thank you for liking and subscribing over there. Plenty of you getting involved on the YouTube. Thanks for that. Keep it coming. We'll be live on the YouTube page for the semi-finals and the final. We are live over on talkSPORT tomorrow night and on Friday for the final. Both live and only on talkSPORT. Right, Chris Mason. You don't want to say game over because Aspinall really has stood up to the plate here. However, that missed ball, and it could not have been any closer. That could be the difference. 2-2 is an entirely different game.
If it was any closer, it was in. It literally just shook the ball wire. It was leg 4. When it came out of his hand, he's probably thought to himself, that's in. But the next leg, Littler's found a max, an 11-dart break of throw. 2 darts, he left 82 after 9, treble 14, tops, like there was no drama. Leads 3-1, his darts in set 5, and again Aspinall is in a world of trouble, but he is grafting and fighting and biting, and he'll do everything.
He'll try. Littler hits 96 to start off set 5, leads 3-1 in a race to 5. Can Aspinall find a treble? He can't, only 58. It's been a spirited effort, but spirited effort only gets you so far against this fella. You need a bit of brilliance in there as well.
And there has been spots from Nathan, but to beat this guy, you've got to do it all the time. You think how hard Ryan Joyce worked and some of the legs that he produced, and you've got to do it leg on leg on leg on leg on set on set on set, and in the end it grinds you down to a standstill because you just feel like you can't do anything.
Yeah. 57. Michael van Gerwen said that earlier on against Callan Ridge. Yeah. He said, I was praying for him to miss and he kept hitting.
Yeah, just give me a, like, all you pray for, right, is a bit of breathing space. Just give me a moment where I can feel comfortable, because you're playing constantly feeling uncomfortable, constantly literally getting every last ounce of your ability out.
Stephen Bunting awaits tomorrow night. Dobey will take on Michael van Gerwen. Littler down to 110 on his own throw. Aspinall with a max here gives himself a squeak, and a max he will get. It's his 7th of this quarter-final.
Single 19, or just missed the 51 to leave tops.
54.
So 1-3-4 for Aspinall again. He's just getting bits.
It's coming down the board. Oh, is it big 3? What on earth is that? And then big 2. This is a darting debacle.
It's what the pressure of your opponent does to you. It makes your mind scramble.
They weren't even close either. 16 for tops, clips the wire, double 10, you know the rest.
I was already writing down 18 dart hold. I'd love 18 dart legs. That's a poor one for him.
Aspinall is feeding on scraps. As here comes Littler. Aspinall goes 60, Littler goes 140, and Asp is now starting to run out of time. He won't run out of effort, that is for sure. He'll still be there chucking after the last start. Goes in.
Yeah, he's renowned for it, isn't he? I think that's what makes him so popular, that he wears his art on his sleeve and he grafts and gives you everything. He empties the tank every time he plays the game.
Yeah, he's hit the threes again there. He's frustrated with himself.
If he was a midfielder on your team, you would adore him, because he'd give you everything.
Yeah. Well, if he's a midfielder like Roy Keane, then at the minute Littler's like Haaland, isn't he?
Yeah.
Knows where the back of the net is. But here comes Aspinall. Well, he hits a 180 to leave double 16. The trouble is Littler's on 101 and he's hit treble 20. He's hit one. He needs tops for a breaker throw. Hasn't been good up that area of the ball, but when he needed it, really, he gets it. And it's a 101 out. And you start to feel that Nathan Aspinall's time here in this quarter-final tie is starting to come to a conclusion.
It's just at the ease he does it. He's not even... Listen, I've seen him... Ryan Joyce got to him. There were spells in this match where he was sort of lost in a way, but you have to sustain it. You have to...
That ball.
Yeah.
It is game-changing.
Absolutely.
And Littler, if he holds his throw here, will be 4 sets to 1 in front.
At times you could almost get to Taylor, but you'd have to just keep going 12, 12, 12, 12, and that it's not realistic.
Well, getting to him and getting past him are two different things.
Yeah, great point, mate. Great point.
As Asp has hit single 7 and single 5, and he maybe used a few choice words up on the stage there. It's treble 15 to leave 130.
Yeah, which only needs the one treble in the combination. 18, ball.
For the set and a 4-1 lead, and again he hits the green bit. 130 then for the Asp. The bull denied him in the last set. Can he get a treble? No, he can't. He's not going to get a go at the bull. It's the outer bull, actually. So Littler to wrap up the 5th set in double quick time. 5 for double 10. This time he's inside and he drops his 3rd dart, so he's got to refocus. Double 5. Ooh, that was a mile over. A mile over.
65.
Don't hit the bull, Nathan. Don't hit the bull. Not this time. Oh, he's gone treble 11. Great dart, double 16. 1 dart left for a breaker throw, and he's missed it. He misses. Well, when Littler misses 3 darts at a double, if you're not stepping in, you're not going to beat him. 2 5s for a 4 sets to 1 lead. He's inside, so it's 3 for double 1. And double 1, he's done exactly what he did last time. Busts his score. Aspinall steps in. He's not done just yet in this 5th set. 3 sets to 1, 2 legs to 1. Aspinall, though, has got the throw here in the 4th leg. Can he take it to a deciding leg of the set?
Can you imagine how good this kid's going to be when he's the finished article? When he doesn't do things like that in that particular leg. Because that will get ironed out of him. He will eradicate them kind of legs from his game.
42.
Frightening, truly frightening.
It is. We are watching, even at 17 years of age, a sporting genius.
Yeah, not even the finished article. That's why I remember Ronnie O'Sullivan at 17, and he was like this kid. He's unbelievable, but when he became the finished article, he became not unbelievable, but unbeatable.
Well, Asp here needs a max, and he gets one. He's down to 188. Littler against the darts on, and he's back in again.
And do you know what I love about him? He loves this as much as Aspinall.
Yeah. The problem for Aspinall is hit a max in every leg of this set.
There's been 21 in the match.
He's hit a max in every leg of the set, and he's 2-1 down. He might lose it on this leg. It's 94. Littler then has hit 3 maxes of his own here. 81 needed. Treble 19 for double 12. Double 6, he's been good over this side, and again he hits double 6. And he leads by 4 sets to 1. Nathan Aspinall feigns as though he's going to give him a smack in the chops. That might be what he needs to stop him, because he's not stopping him with the darts at the moment. Luke Littler had a steely look of determination on his face when he came down the walk-on about an hour ago. He's got that same steely look on his eyes as he makes his way off the stage. He is 1 set away from a second successive World Darts Championship semi-final. Leads Nathan Aspinall in a race to 5 by 4 sets to 1.
talkSPORT 2, official broadcast partner of the English Football League.
"35 minutes of Oki time." There's £49 in a big village sale at villagehotels.com. 10 PDC titles already this year for Luke Littler. Will he make it?
There's players
11.
Players have had careers of 15, 20 years that don't win 10. He's done it in year 1.
He has. Grand Slam winner, Premier League winner, World Series of Darts winner, runner-up here last year. Wins this one tonight. It's another 100,000 to add to the ever-growing tally, but I get the feeling
it's not about the money now,
that
mate.
Money's not a problem to Mr. Littler. 18 next month. Will he become 18 sitting on top of the darting world? It looks.
I wonder what it's like that your first car will probably be a Bentley or an Aston instead of an Allegra.
Well, he'll need his 100 grand to pay the insurance, I think, but he can worry about that later. 4-1, Littler leads. Aspinall with a throw at the start of the 6th set here. Fine margins. Aspinall had a dart to make it 2-2. He's not had a sniff since.
Do you know what I found interesting? That at that break, Littler came off, probably had a couple of Haribos and was straight back on stage, and he was practicing and he was switched on, and he starts the leg with a max.
Yeah, Chris Dobie looking on, thinking, oh, I'm glad I'm playing Michael van Gerwen tomorrow, but Michael van Gerwen averaged over 103 today as well.
He was brilliant, wasn't he? It was great to see him back to somewhere near his very, very best.
Well, we build it up. Quarter-finals day, 4 games on talkSPORT 2, but it has delivered today. There's been some outstanding performances.
Incredible.
57.
Well, we're neck and neck in leg 1 here. Aspinall on 210, and he's in the red bit. Littler on 208. Can he get a max to leave the double 15? Well, he went for the switch there. The Asp, and he misses. 72 needed. 208 for Littler.
56.
Only 56. So Aspinall first in then.
What I love about Littler is the way that he just accepts it is what it is, and then he doesn't dwell on it. He goes, all right, okay, yeah, good leg, well done, watch this. Tops
for Aspinall, who rather blocked the bed with he wanted to go 20-20 double 16, and he left tops and he hasn't hit it.
Do not be surprised.
Well, this would sting. There's the first. Ooh, the second one just deflected out.
Yeah,
140. A snarl from Littler. Leaves double 6. He's hit it 3 times tonight. Double 10. Now becomes double 5. Way over the top. You get the feeling this has to go in for Aspinall. And it does go in. Credit where it's due. He makes the finish. And he holds his throw at the start of the 6th set.
The initial dart at double 5 was a mile away.
Luke Littler has hit maximums in the last 5 legs. And he's hit one this time at the start of the leg. Can he hit another one now?
58.
Only 58 for Aspinall. Littler's thinking about the perfect leg, but he doesn't get the treble. He'll be disappointed above and below. Only 60.
2-6-1 Littler, 4-4-3 Aspinall. Littler leads 4 sets to 1. Aspinall 1-0 up in the 6th set. A race to 5.
He's in the red bit again, Littler, from 2-6-1. Reduces his score by 140 points. 1-2-1 for a hold of throw. 4 sets to 1 he leads. Aspinall leads the set to leg to nil, sorry, in set 6. He's down to 2-4-6. 1-2-1 Littler is in. Doesn't need to go the bull route. He went for treble 7 to leave tops. 81 does leave tops, and he'll be back to win what would be his 15th leg of the match.
He's actually at 8-1-8 in the last 9 legs.
56. Luke Unicorn 40.
Yeah, unbelievable. Tops right in the middle. 1-1. Aspinall back on throw in set 6. 98 scored for the world, or the seed number 12 here, Aspinall. Littler. Ooh, now. Write that one down. 32 score.
Yeah, they were wild. Right now, Aspinall's just filing something on the point of his dart. May have got a slight burr on it.
He's got an advantage here, Nathan. Look, all he can do is take it leg by leg and make this game last as long as he can. Nice visit again, 1-3-4. He's 200 to the good. Unless whatever Littler can muscle up here, only 60. So a bit of breathing space for the Asp.
He does have these spells where he just goes, seems to just go off the ball, and then all of a sudden it's like he flicks a switch and then just goes through the gears.
It'd be disappointing, no treble there. And if there's a max coming in here, well, it's 139, and again he's thinking, leaves 270. Aspinall's got 210, less 120. Is he going to stay there this time? No, he goes for the bull.
Yeah, went for the ball to leave tops. We'll come back to 65, 270 for Luke. Make that 90.
65.
180 trend continues.
It does. Out of bull. Or is it treble 11 again? It's treble 11. Hit it last time as well. Great shooting. Now needs double 8. This is a big dart to hold his throw. Go 2-1 up.
57.
No, sir. And that could be
90.
one miss too many. 90 for Littler. Is he going to get a treble? He doesn't. It's the bull. He's had this many times. This time he hits it. And he's now 1 away. And Nathan Aspinall looks on. Well, he's had 4 or 5 goes at the bull. Finally, he hits the target.
Law of averages says he's going to hit one of them. So he's 1 leg away. 20 comes for cover. 2 treble 19s. 134. Leads 4-1 in sets. 2-1 in legs. Aspinall. Just look at him go. 20 treble 20. 140.
He'll keep on throwing them in. He'll never throw in the towel.
He don't know how to.
No.
60. All across the top wire of the treble.
Aspinall a chance, and he's in the red bit. Can he fill it up? Oh, big 5. That was a poor dart. Only 85 after that magnificent first opening arrow there. His lead is a slender one. Treble 5 for Littler, who's already computing how he can possibly leave a decent score.
The reaction was from 2-9. I can't even finish.
Yeah.
And he was annoyed.
Yeah, 2-5-2. Aspinall 2-7-6 needs to break back here. 80 scored. The treble leaves him on a finish. Oh, big 1.
Right, incoming here is a 140 or 180, and then he takes out what he leaves.
2-5, 2 in 6. Well, that's a good dart. Treble 19, 96 scored. Well, he's left 156.
Yeah, doable. I expected, well, this sequence of 180s, I thought, well, one's due.
133 Aspinall has given himself a squeak, 62, unless Littler takes out the matching style. He's hit one treble. Oh, that looked destined to be in.
Didn't it?
So Asp to keep it going and take it to a deciding leg of set 6, needs 62. He's hit single 10. It's going to be one dart at double 16, and the Street Fighter continues to battle. Credit where credit is due. He is feeding on the tiniest of scraps here, but somehow he's keeping himself alive, and he's got the throw in the 5th leg to reduce it to 4 sets to 2, and he's in the red bit again. Aspinall, only a ton. It was a good throw, but it was only a ton.
Such a class act. And only 54 from Littler, so he's 46 points in front, plus these, and he's back in the treble. He's going to take this to another set. Beautiful 1-3-1, treble 17 pick-off, leaves 270. Good thinking.
Littler only had 2 darts at a double in that last set, and he hit them both.
Yep.
And, well, one was the bull. What a game of darts we are privileged to witness here.
82.
He is scrambling here, Nathan Aspinall. He is determined to eke every last ounce out of himself here. Whether it be enough, time will tell. He's on 188, he's hit big one. Treble 19's a saver. Can he get another one?
Yeah, 130.
He's got 130 left. You just heard Kurt Bevins say that. Hits the treble to leave 17. Littler's on 253.
93.
Yeah, good thinking. Leaves 160. If he doesn't take out 70. Treble 18's found.
Double 8. Double 4. This could be his last dart. But it's not. Sometimes you've got to admire when game meets game. He's saying, I'm still here, and he says, I'm only kidding. But he is still here. It's 4-2 now.
Just tenacity, isn't it? I love him. Absolutely love him.
What a game of darts we have got on our hands here. 4 sets to 2. Aspinall against the Littler throw. What can he produce? Well, it's back-to-back 1-3-4s for Littler. Back comes Aspinall.
Ton of 95. 306.
Doesn't feel enough, does it?
88.
Littler leaves a 145 finish after 9. 306 Aspinall. He's going to have to be creative here. Single 19, treble 19, up for treble 20. Gets it to leave 170.
145.
This is great stuff. 145 Littler can't go. Hits the ball. Assesses, checks his score.
Yeah, 76 remaining.
Left.
Treble 20 for double 8.
Just like that. Aspinall then. A roof raising 170. Oh, big one. And that, if he had his time back in this game again, that would be his biggest upset, is that on the big outs, he's not been able to worry it. 2 treble 19s just add to the woe, really. Double 8 is missed. Inside double 4, outside. 1 dart left. Gets it.
Oh, left it late though, didn't he? That was edgy.
It is a hold of throw. Aspinall is going to have to break in this set, but first job, hold the throw. Opens up with a treble. 140. It's spellbinding stuff. It's brilliant stuff from Littler, who fires in a max against the throw. Still fighting is Aspinall, but only 97. Littler, not for the first time tonight, opens up with a max, but can't follow it in. He needs a treble here. Gets one treble 17 last start.
He's at 15 180s and 17 140s. 5 more in the 180 column and 3 more in the 140 column. He still can't shake him off fully.
180 Aspinall. He is down to 84 after 9. And back comes Littler from 231. Hits 130 to leave 101.
After 9.
84 to hold throw. Or is it big 5? That is a darting disaster. Can't get the treble, so Littler's going to get a look here at 101.
44.
Tops for Aspinall, but 101 for Littler. Looking down the board, can't get the treble. Bull he needs. No, it's treble 14 for Tops. 101. Aspinall can only applaud, and it's another fist bump. There's been too many of those, sadly, for Aspinall. Made a mess, couldn't get to the finish, and now the end is well and truly in sight.
Well, it's not for the sake of not giving it his all. Aspinall's averaging 113.38 in this set, and he's 2 down.
4 sets to 2. 2 legs to 0. 8 12 darters, 2 11 darters in this game for Littler.
Remarkable. Absolutely remarkable.
Remember when you used to play this game, Chris, and it was quite hard?
Yeah, not like that.
When it's quite hard.
Yeah, not like that. I've never played it like that.
Well, Aspinall here is throwing defiantly, but Littler's on 133, so we know he's coming down for 19s. Another treble will leave him a shot at the big fish to win it.
You know he's going to go for it, right?
Of course he is. Aspinall, this might be his last visit. Hits a ton, he's down to 258. Littler to win it in style and needs the big fish. No, it's not going to go. 80 scored. Hits the ball to leave Tops.
After 12.
And nothing Aspinall can do here. It's been a courageous effort from Aspinall. Missed a couple of key darts at key moments, but Littler for a second successive World Championship semi-final hits Tops, and he provides another masterclass. Averages in excess of 101, 15 180s. 45% on the doubles. He raced into a lead at 2 sets to 0. Crucial moment for Aspinall, who won the 3rd set, but wired the ball to make it 2-2. Littler took out the 5th set, led by 4 sets to 1. And although Aspinall got one back, it was one-way traffic in set 7. And it is Luke Littler who is through to a second successive World Darts Championship semi-final. Aspinall ran his race, but he was running uphill. Littler was running down it.
Yeah, it was just remarkable. As you say, 8 12s, couple of 11s. And then there was a few legs where he just sort of, I don't know whether he's lost concentration or he's felt like it's been too easy, but my goodness, when he's on, he is seriously on. That set there, after the disappointment of being tagged back when he thought he probably could have won it 5 sets to 1. He's just gone through the gears and averaged 112.73. Some of his set averages in this match were literally outrageous. The kid has everything. 15 180s, 45% on the doubles, and an end average of 101.54, and safely through in, well, it certainly won't feel like a 5-2, because credit to Aspinall, we know what he's all about. He will put you through the ringer. That will probably feel like a 5-4.
Yeah, well, it is 5-2, and Luke Littler is through to the semi-finals, where tomorrow night, live on talkSPORT, he'll take on Stephen Bunting. I dare say that'll be game 2 of the night, and it looks like we'll open up with Michael van Gerwen against Chris Dobie. That is still to be confirmed, but one thing is for sure, we're back at 7 p.m. tomorrow night over on talkSPORT. You are listening to coverage of the PDC World Darts Championship with Village Hotels. Find room for as little as £49 in a Big Village sale at villagehotels.com. Head over to the YouTube page as well, talkSPORT Darts YouTube page. We'll have an interview with Luke Littler after his win. That will go together with interviews with Bunting, Dobie and Michael Van Gerwen, who have all won today. What a performance to round it off. We saw 2 cracking games this afternoon. Dobie eventually overcame his nerves. Those 5 darts to win the match, 5-2, were a little bit errant, weren't they, Chris, for Dobie? But he laughed about it after, and he ended up going double-double to win it and won it 5-3.
Yeah, the irony of not being able to hit 1 double and then wins it with 2 doubles, that's just one of those things. Actually, that was probably the perfect storm for him, because it was one of those shots that you can just sort of have a go at, and you don't feel that pressure. You sort of say to yourself, oh, just give me a go and see what happens. And yeah, listen, 2 of the 4 players I expected to be in this position. One of them was Luke Littler. I expected him to be playing Luke Humphries. And Dobie, just for me, he's ready. But it's a worry that how edgy he got in that match and how tight he got. He's going to have to overcome that somehow. And again, what we discussed during that match was how much has he learnt from 12 months ago, and it's evident he's learnt plenty.
Yeah, he has. Van Gerwen won a thriller against Callum Ridge, who missed 2 darts to take it all the way to a decider. 5-3, both players averaging over 103. Ridge so unlucky not to be in the semi-finals.
Yeah, he lost 2 sets where he had darts in sets 1 and sets 5, and he wins those sets. He's the winner 5-3, but so much positive for Michael Van Gerwen, who's had listen, I don't want to say a terrible time, but in terms of what we expect from him, the titles he used to win, it's been a long, long time since a major TV title has been on his mantelpiece, and, well, it's hard to pick against him, isn't it?
Bunting, Littler, Dobie, Van Gerwen. Who are our final 2?
I think it's MVG and Littler, and I think it'd be a clash of generations, wouldn't it? It'd be a great story. It's a bit like the master and the apprentice, but, well, he's far from an apprentice, but it'll be a battle of generations. Not necessarily the old, but the most recent guard against the new era of darts, I think.
Well, he's signing some autographs down in the VIP section, posing for a few selfies. Why wouldn't he? He's on top of the world. He might well be on top of the world in 48 hours.
And he is the most level. Well, you've interviewed him, you spoke to him play. He's a level-headed kid. He's just a normal 17-year-old lad that happens to be unbelievable at darts.
He is indeed. What a night it has been. Our thanks to Chris Mason, dance producer Matt. We'll all be back tomorrow night here live from Alexandra Palace. We are now down to the final 4. A Littler masterclass sees off Nathan Aspinall. Stephen Bunting saw Peter Wright earlier on in the evening as well. Dobie and Michael Van Gerwen will face off in the other semi-final. Let's do it all tomorrow. Please like and subscribe to the talkSPORT Darts YouTube page. We'll be back on talkSPORT tomorrow night. The Darts Show podcast special. Phil Taylor speaking to Dan Dawson. Are we seeing the new Phil Taylor in Luke Littler? We might just be. Bunting, Littler, Dobie and Michael Van Gerwen. We'll see them tomorrow. We'll see you back at the Palace at 7 o'clock sharp tomorrow night.
talkSPORT 2, official broadcast.
Cheers,
partner
mate. See you
of the
later.
Premier League.
Got to go do an interview. See you, pal. Bye.